They say the worst kind of betrayals comes from the one who swore to protect your heart. I never thought it would be that woman, the one fighting for scraps of affection from a man I called my husband. My name is Chidima Okafor, and this is the story of how I lost my husband and how I planned to steal him back from the woman who thought she had won. It all started on a rainy Thursday night. I was sitting on a cream leather couch in Lekki Duplex, waiting for Kenneth, my husband, to come home. The rain poured heavily against the windows. The clock ticked endlessly, and my food sat coldly on the dining table. By 10:43 p.m., my phone buzzed. Kenneth, meeting ran late. Don't wait up. A message. No call, no explanation. I stared at the phone for a moment, anger bubbling beneath my skin. My instincts screamed louder than the rain outside. He wasn't at any meeting. He was with her. I didn't know her name yet. I don't know her face, but I could feel her presence in my marriage like a thick, choking smoke. The late night, the sudden change in his cologne, the way he flinched when I touched his phone. I was losing him. No, I had already lost him, but I wasn't going down without a fight. The next morning, I did something I never thought I would do. I followed him. I trailed his black Mercedes Benz from our estate all the way to a luxury hotel on Victoria Island. He parked casually, like a man with no worries. I watched, heart hammering in my heart, as a woman, tall, slim, caramel-skinned, wrapped her arms around his neck and kissed him. My vision blurred. Kenneth laughed. He kissed her back, deeper, longer than he had kissed me in months. I clutched the steering wheel so hard my knuckles turned white. Who was she? What did she have that I didn't have? But even as the questions burned my soul, I knew one thing for certain. I was going to take back what belonged to me. And I would do it so well that Kenneth would forget that girl ever existed. Even if it meant becoming someone I barely recognized. Even if it meant getting my hands dirty. After all, in love and war, all is fair. I sat in my car, the rain now a drizzle, watching them disappear into the hotel. I should have cried. I should have screamed. But strangely, I felt nothing. Just a cold, calculated silence growing inside me. Tears were a luxury I could no longer afford. It was time to think, to plan. By the time I drove back home, I already knew what I had to do. The first step was simple. I needed to disappear from Kenneth's radar. Not physically, no. I needed to become invisible emotionally. For the first time in months, I stopped asking where he was going. I stopped checking his phone. I stopped complaining. Instead, I poured my energy into myself. I upgraded my wardrobe. Nothing too loud, just enough to turn heads softly. I joined a gym and started working with a personal trainer. I changed my hair, fixed my nails, even bought a new signature perfume. Soft, alluring, and unforgettable. I became a version of myself Kenneth hadn't seen in years. Confident, radiant, mysterious.